Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Theimpactplay, the premier source for discussing and reviewing the latest in technology and video games. My name is Muhammad and I'm your host, and Bitoza here on the ones and twos, and we are the simple hope for the marginalized, giving voices to the voices and sharing the stories to the world. You can make sure to subscribe to us over at YouTube at youtube.com/@Theimpactplay. Be sure to have notifications on so you don't miss a beat. So no matter however consumers or wherever consumers, we are there. It's about key is what keeps the lights and mics on. You can normally by visiting becoming a supporter at theimpactplay.com/support. We get access to some exclusive perks just for our supporters, such as getting the show ad free, whole ton of content for everyone else, including this review cast and more. We are also Epic partners. Every purchase you make with the Epic Game Store, with that credit code Theimpactplay, help us in a brand new way and no added cost to use. Use that credit code Theimpactplay. Use it when you're buying anything Rocket League, Fortnite, Fall Guys, and even if you're playing or redeeming any free games in the Epic Game Store. That apparently helps us out as well. So I don't know how it helps us out, but it does. So in this, episode of the Theimpactplay, we are reviewing. During our full review and comparison of the CMF by Nothing Buds, which is the newest device, and comparing them against their previous device, the Buds Pro. But before we get into that, we're gonna hear a few words from our sponsors. Make sure you subscribe to us or at YouTube, youtube.com/@Theimpactplay, so you don't miss a beat. So we do have the Theimpactplay where we do live stream the episodes, the majority of the episodes over at youtube.com/@Theimpactplay. So be sure you have notifications, be sure to hit that follow button, hit the subscribe, so you don't miss out on our live broadcasts, which are exclusively on our YouTube channel. Otherwise, we do upload a huge ton of content as well, such as our coverages. We do have discussions as well as interviews, unboxing, first impressions, and other reviews as well on our YouTube channel. So otherwise, be sure to check out the Theimpactplay.com as well, where you get the rest of our links, including our YouTube channel, our WhatsApp channel, where you get the most immediate updates from all of us here at Theimpactplay. Otherwise, you can check out the regular coverage as well, our MumbleCon, London Film Festival, DreamHack, and more. Be sure to check out my new show, The Commander Play, for Commander playthroughs and discussions around Magic the Gathering, the card game. If you're interested in the kind of content, if you know somebody that is interested in it, be sure to consider following our YouTube channel as well. youtube.com/@thecommanderplayer, thecommanderplayer.com is where you want to be for all the social links as well. On YouTube, on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. In a world where we have less time than ever, instead of reading books, whether it be digital or physical, you listen to audiobooks with Audible, the most visual way of consuming books in the modern era. You can sign up for free. The channel immediately get access to 1 credit. If you have Amazon Prime, you get double that, and it's 2 credits. Good for any premium title. Simply go to audiblechannel.com/Theimpactplay. Once again, that is audiblechannel.com/Theimpactplay. Alrighty, folks, so it's finally time for our full discussion, or should I say full review on the CMF by Nothing Buds that did release about a beginning of this month, or the end of the last month. But yeah, recently released. But otherwise, I've tested them both out. I've done an unboxing and a first impressions for both of these devices as well. So be sure to check those out as well on our previous episode of the Theimpactplay. By the way, the first notable difference between the two is that the Buds, my biggest strife with the CMF by Nothing Buds is the circular design. This is a lot bigger and a pain. I should say a nuisance to carry in your pocket compared to the where they changed or updated the case. They changed into a more of a slimmer cube design than compared to the bigger cylinder older design. That is the first notable difference. And also the features are about the same, but audio quality on paper, on the specs wise, the audio quality is supposed to be better on the Buds Pro compared to the Buds. But as testing it on my Galaxy S24 Ultra, I've noticed that the audio quality is a lot better, improved, I should say, on the Buds, which I'm gonna show you as well. So of course there's USB. Oh, hold on, I gotta take off the blur before we continue on with this. So before we continue, I should say, this will be a timed exclusive where our supporters will get first dibs on this content as well. Guys, if you're becoming a supporter, go to the mail.com/support, where you get access to some added perks, including getting this review cast early before everyone else, before the general audience gets this content and much, much more. But of course, as soon as you open the devices, the design is different. It's a lot slimmer in the case, but here it's, I guess it's more spread out. But otherwise, as you put them on, it's more comfortable. And the buds, that compared to the Buds Pro, it's a lot more comfortable. And as you're using it as well, the buds is the way the ear tip design, it fits. It's more comfortable in your ear, and you hear a lot more audio. So that's the other notable difference as well. In addition to, I guess the biggest difference is the when you do download the Nothing app, which is, let me show you this momentarily. It's the Nothing app right here. It's called the Nothing X app, which is a companion app. You don't need it, but it'll definitely give you a much more experience, much more a better experience, because it will update your firmware as well as it gives you more audio controls as well. So here I'm gonna connect the Buds Pro, which you'll see it. See, you can see it here. Let me go to the noise control, transparency, and noise cancellation. And of course, there's slightly better differences. Transparency mode is not which I definitely compare these to the Apple Buds Pro 2, where the transparency on the on Apple the Buds 2, it'll stop, pause your music when you have a conversation. When it detects your voice talking, it'll pause the music, whatever you're listening to. And these, however, you do not. I feel like the way they did it on these is where you'll hear a lot more background. When you have them inside your ear, you'll be able to hear a lot more background. You'll be able to be a lot more susceptible to what's going around you, so you can be more aware. I feel like that's what they did with the transparency mode on these devices. Otherwise, when you go to the noise cancellation, the main difference as well, as you can see, there's no high, medium, or low for the noise cancellation. But say I disconnect these, I close the case, it disconnects, and then I'm gonna connect the Buds Pro, which you'll see here. It's gonna connect automatically. Okay, I guess I just gotta go to here and click on it. Noise control, noise cancellation, and then see there's a high, medium, and low as well. And you also have an equalizer as well. If you wanted to further customize your audio, you can on both devices. You have that option. And as well, you could control certain touch gesture feature as well on both the devices as well. They're the same. And you could also reset them as well and what have you. All right, let me put the blur back on so we can have a much better discussion. So, like I said, we're not. So, as another a little bit of an update for you on the show, we usually give ratings, but we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna give discussions, hot takes, and our own opinions on the devices, on shows, or whatever it is we're reviewing as well, or discussing, I should say. So, if you are picking either one, actually, before I get into this, I want to show you something. Let's go to Amazon and pull these devices up. Give me a second. Let me pull them. Actually, hold on. I got a better idea. Let's do it this way. Magneto. Okay, hold on. Let's open up Amazon. Full screen it. Really? I gotta do a character thingy. Verification, like why? Since when does it do this? FPMKB. Okay. We're gonna put CMF by nothing. Here are the buds. The regular buds are at $40, and you can save 10% with the coupon. And the buds Pro are at $50. And of course, which is the watch is at $69.99, which is what I'm constantly wearing. And they also got that charger. That's here it is. Charger is $39. They also have a neck buds that they are releasing hopefully soon. We'll see. But yeah, so $39, which is cheaper. It's cheaper and it's a lot and it's improved much better quality than the actual Buds Pro. So you could hear, of course, a lot more a better audio. The case is a lot better, a lot slimmer, and of course it's C as well. And it also has this option where it has this rotating little dial. You could put like a little lanyard as well if you wanted to do that. You can. And in this one, it doesn't have that option here. It doesn't at all. Otherwise, if you're gonna grab these, I would definitely recommend these to anyone who wants a decent quality audio experience for a cheap for a much cheaper price. So these are definitely a go-to. But like I said, if you are an audio enthusiast, if you wanted a much better quality, I would definitely recommend. Which I do have it here somewhere. The Apple AirPod Pro 2s, which I do have the C option, the Type C. These are a lot better, and these are compatible with Android as well. But it's a much better experience if you do have connected to your iPhone, which I do, which I have both. So that's it on these devices. Like I said before we started this review, this will be a time exclusive for our supporters. First, if you do want to become a supporter, give me 1 second and I'll show you how. Simply go to the Theimpactplay.com and click on support. There's a couple ways to do so. Become a supporter, and you could literally get access to this early review casts and much more. Otherwise, thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate every second. Whenever you want to send us some feedback that could be featured on the show, go to the Theimpactplay.com, which I'm going to show you now actually, and click on feedback. Feedback, you have a couple of ways to do so. Otherwise, and also, to get the most immediate updates on the show, go to theimpactplay.com, click on the WhatsApp channel. Otherwise, if you want to join the conversation offline, you can by clicking on the Discord icon. Also, make sure you subscribe to us over at youtube.com/@Theimpactplay, or simply click on the YouTube icon on our website and our domain as well. It'll take you straight to our channel, to our content, and you get a much better experience on the YouTube side of things. Otherwise, if you're listening on audio only, whether it be Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, and much more, we are there. Thank you so much for tuning in. We consider you also going to the video experiences where you get a much better experience. Otherwise, if you are listening to audio, we definitely appreciate you nonetheless. Thank you guys so much. Have a great one, and we'll see you all on the next one. Have a good one, folks.